he can. And Lindy Lambert, a graduate of the ladies enduro class from years past. Caden Roberts all over her. He says he's ready to go racing. He shoves Lindy Lambert to the lead. Caden Roberts goes from being in the turn for a wall to an ambulance ride to getting back in the car in the second spot with Brandon Lavoie making a move for the outside into the third spot. Lindy Lambert's going to lead the first one now as we come down the front straightaway. We got a little bit of contact. There goes Rizzuto, turn number 4.
I'm glad I said that.
They roll into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We're back to action with the four bangers. Lindy Lambert leads them down. A little dust there on the track. Caden Roberts fighting back on the outside. Here comes Brandon Lavoie. A trio of Integras leading us around 3 and 4 right now. Lindy Lambert gets a little bump there from Lavoie. She holds very well. Back to the bottom, running the defensive line in that purple number 14. Here comes Eddie Petro coming up on the inside in the number 24. He's got Nick Betancourt breathing down his back bumper. Caden Roberts getting shuffled back a little bit now. The inside, the predominant groove here in the late afternoon where the track's starting to lose grip. The track's been sun-soaked all afternoon. It's starting to lose that grip. The bottom, the preferred line around. Lindy Lambert going to hold right to the bottom. Everything she's got says stay low. Here comes Lavoie. Closes the door on Lavoie another time going into turn 1. We've got a choo-choo train starting to form now, folks. Top 6 all in a line. I thought we had the chain race last week. It looks like we got it here with 6 cars today. See if Lavoie can get underneath. No, Lambert closes the door one more time. We'll see who's going to be the first to poke to the outside. Lavoie goes up. Yeah, he's going to give it a shot. Brandon Lavoie now tries to work that outside. Here comes Eddie Petro. Lavoie crosses over the track. Eddie Petro cuts him a break. Nick Betancourt gets loosened up there from the Donald of the Pure Stocks. Donnie McCaffrey. Donnie McCaffrey in the oh no, right in the 5th position. Championship points leader. All he's got to do is bring it home today and the next 2 races, and he's going to be looking at his first championship here at the High Banks. Meanwhile, for 7th position, you got Doug Nelson up on the outside with Reagan Buffum trying to look underneath, but back to the business end of the field now. Eddie Petro says the outside might be the place to be. Not happening. Closes the door back in front of Nick Betancourt. Betancourt takes another bump from the back of Donnie McCaffrey. Brandon Lavoie sticks his nose but doesn't quite get there. They're going to come up on this lap car running around the top of the track. We'll see what happens when they get there. Lavoie to the inside. Lavoie makes his presence known. Lambert gives him the groove. Here comes Eddie Petro. He's going to try to do the same thing, but Lambert closes the door one more time. She opens it. Here comes Eddie Petro for the 2nd spot. The Donald, he's going to come through. He's going to use the bottom groove. Lambert now getting hung out on the outside. Nick Betancourt got shuffled up. Now we got Brandon Lavoie, Eddie Petro, Donnie McCaffrey, Tyler Johns, and Nick Betancourt. They shook up all the top 5. Doug Nelson's going to throw his hat in the ring here. He's right there. Nelson's now tracked down the back of this group. Doug Nelson got his first top 3 here just a few weeks ago in the Shaggin' Wagon from Muscatney, Vermont. Eddie Petro gets a little loose on the nose of Donnie McCaffrey. McCaffrey wants that position. Donnie McCaffrey swings to the outside. Let's see if McCaffrey can make a move as we hit halfway from Big Britches Briggy. Brandon Lavoie's got himself about a 3-car length lead as Eddie Petro starts taking the defensive line on the Donald. Donnie McCaffrey gives him a little bump, but Eddie Petro showing patience and calm well beyond his years. Donnie shoots into the gap, back across the track, trying to save it. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th now out. Restarts. If he can hit this one, he's going to bring Doug Nelson right with him. Doug Nelson, a regular competitor at the Claremont Motorsports Park, says he loves coming down here. The green flag is back out. As I say that, Betancourt gets caught sleeping. But here comes Doug Nelson to the bottom in the shaggin' wagon. Brandon Lavoie, he's just heading for the hills. Meanwhile, at the back, Buffum and Lambert and Johns all over the place. The top four are going to check it out. 10 laps remain for the PMLM Diagnostic Pure Stock Main Event. Brandon Lavoie, Doug Nelson, Nick Betancourt loose in, but it looks like Nelson might be tight out, so that's going to be a good battle here in just a few short minutes. Betancourt right to the back bumper. Now Nelson knows he's there. Doug Nelson, the father of Enduro winner Drake Nelson, they've been racing for the last couple of years. They come to us from the Demolition Derby world, so I'm not sure if that bump and run thing is something Nick Betancourt really wants to play with the owner of Paz Derby Shop. If Nelson can settle down here and just log laps, he's just as fast as the leader. Lavoie turns out a 16.8 that time. Doug Nelson with a 16.9. He's right there. The lap's getting quicker now. Nick Betancourt starts to fall back in the third position. Six laps to go now for race leader as Reagan Buffum through the grass. There's something wrong with that 60 car. He's been falling back since the restart. 5 circuits remain for your leader, Brandon Lavoie, in the number 67 Rocket Man Speedworks entry. Doug Nelson sitting in second. If there's anything left in the shaggin' wagon, Doug Nelson's got to find it. He looks like he's getting him on entry, but that Integra just has a little more pull off the corner. Nick Betancourt just sitting there right now in the third spot with Caden Roberts from the stretcher to fourth place. Awesome run for that kid today. Reagan Buffum now at the back of the pack, working on Bob Strawberry Fields, figuring out what's wrong with that number 60 car. 3 laps remain for your race leader, Brandon Lavoie. Everybody working on their own piece of real estate now. Barring any disaster, Brandon Lavoie is going to have a great points day here. 74 back on the Donald coming in. This is going to gain him a good chunk going with the last 2 weeks. White flag in the air. A quarter mile of racing remains for your leader, Brandon Lavoie. Lavoie's throwing it in like he's still racing for the win. He's got himself a good 5 to 8 car lengths over Doug Nelson. Through 3 and 4, he can coast it from here, folks. Brandon Lavoie, your MLM Diagnostic Pure Stock Main Event winner. Second place from Mount Ascutney, Vermont, Doug Nelson in third, Nicholas Betancourt. We're going to be going down trackside here in just a moment with a race. John S. Burnett.
This thing was on rails here tonight, third win of the season.
Man, I never thought I'd be hearing those words from anybody. Third win, this is incredible. I mean, I hate to see Donnie go like that. If you guys don't know, he's our championship points leader, and before tonight, there was no way I could catch him, but with this win and him being taken out, there might just be a chance, but, you know, I don't want to take that from him. I know he wants it. I hate to see his wife to get wrecked out like that. I hope they're all okay. Feel bad. I know the starters hate it when, you know, you protest positions, but there's no way I would start 12th, man. This car was just barely good enough. Thank you to my dad, my mom, Signworks New England, Sunnyside Acura, Banks Automotive, Westford Barbershop, Sarek Fabrication, Acton Auto Supply. All the people that make this great. Thank you, thank Ben, thank all the announcers, Denison Tech, my grandmother, and geez, I usually went on holidays. Well, oh, you know what? This is for yesterday.